We block that. Still not enough. Still not enough. Enough! Provided he has absolutely nothing. First and foremost, guys, I want to say a lovely little shout out for you guys giving me. First of all, I want to say thank you guys so much for showing me so much love on this recent Nocturne video and the last couple videos as well. I really appreciate it. We're still striving to get to the 1K so I can get to the YouTube partnership. More specifically, as you can see here, is because I actually don't even get a community tab unless I reach that goal, and that's what's really important. So if I wanted to tell you guys I'm doing a live stream or if I'm doing a premiere, like I would have preferred to do the patch reactions as just a live stream, but I couldn't do that because if I just started a stream, I'd have to wait for everyone to find that I actually did it because I don't have a community tab. So really important to that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. If you're enjoying the videos, we have a lot of views, so it's just you guys hitting that subscribe button, notification button, like button. It helps out a ton, and it's why the channel is growing as much as it has. So thank you guys so much for that, and let's get on with the video. So first, I just want to say that I did try this, right? I did try this as much as I possibly could. It was a really funny deck. I was recording and it just wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. Master Yi and Victor Yi, the new Yi, does work. So I was having some fun lowering the cost of this stuff, but it just wasn't working just as much. You know, probably a little bit of my misplays and stuff like that. That deck was cool. So I'm actually just gonna go and showcase this one deck that we played before. And it's a deck that I know that works, right? So what this deck is again, I haven't changed it. Actually, I did change it. I did add some more Shaman's Calls because Yi can now reduce the cost of some of these bigger spells in hand. He can also reduce the cost of some of the stance swaps as they're in my hand, and allowing me to kind of do a lot of shenanigans by playing them for a little bit cheaper. Yeah, my opponent can see that they're cheaper, that it hit that, but still really, really good. Also, I was playing in a match with the Victor deck, and then I actually got Inner Beast off Spittering Song Spanner, and it just made more sense to give Yi some lethality in the building. And I don't know, I just felt like this deck makes more sense for Yi in general, right? I only thing I could possibly want to switch in here, maybe less Hooky Master and maybe more Synchronization. So maybe I could switch Yi into an empty attack slot and then just kind of wreck. But we're using Overwhelm as a kill shot. We're not trying to like be sneaky or anything like that. And UDYR is UDYR. I actually always think that UDYR is actually pretty good. I think people just hate him for some reason. But I think this deck is pretty good. All right, I added in the Eye of the Dragon, and I added in some Tailstones, and I think that should be good. Here we go. Let's try this out. I'm really hoping I have some high wishes, some high hopes for this version of the deck. Now with you with the permanent reduction. And what do we have here? Oh boy. All right. And this is back to what Mega Mogwai says about like a 3-2-1 split. So like now I have 2 UDYRs in hand. And obviously I don't want 2 UDYRs in hand. It's not that great. His champion spell is not as good. Shaman's Call I will keep, and I will keep the 1 UDYR, hoping that we get 1 better card here, and that we also get we draw into some better stuff as well. Troll Chant's pretty good with the Starlit Seer. Hopefully we can boost up a really good card, and we also draw into the Vulpine Wanderer, which we can play on turn 2, but we're definitely gonna just play this turn 2. This deck, 10 ping for 3.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
No one cares. All right, now we have some protection for it, and we can start boosting up some of the cards on the top of our deck. Eye of the Dragon's really good to see as well.
Fly away while you can.
No reason not to take the block. Reduce some of the damage. Okay.
Blessed by snow and stars.
We're gonna play it on that. I was planning on using it on that, but now he has to blow something else. I guess you don't. All right, cool. So we could start off with Inner If he kills this, he kills this, right? I can't like sit there and protect it.
Our eyes lead to hidden paths.
You have a ping. Yeah, there you go. That is perfectly fine. Boom, we got a nice little hit there. So I stance swap this? No, I'll save the stance swaps for something else. But we did get a disintegrate out of him, and I think that that's, in my personal opinion, way more important. Getting a disintegrate, which can kill literally anything that I have, especially like UDYR, someone that I really don't want to get hit by that. We're gonna take the 2 damage here, and
We each hold a world within.
drop that as well since he's not doing anything. Maybe he's looking for another make it rain.
Never lost a fair game. Or played one.
Okay, he's looking for
Something for
to
all.
play TF safely. I could save that. Now we can actually play UDYR, and then slowly, I actually can just sweep his board with the stances.
The dragon binds us.
Eh. And we can heal back.
We follow the old ways.
That's gonna give us a free stance swap. Let's see. What do I need first? Okay, now he's gonna have that. I feel like we can have double of that, and then we could just sweep it out. Maybe regeneration on this. We can get a bunch of stances because this pressures him, right?
The wind waits for none.
So we can pressure him a little bit. These 2 things will level up what's it called automatically. We're gonna use this so we can draw, and then also get a get our flow, so we can get a healer for next turn. Okay, there you go. Attack with that. He can have another regeneration, right? But I kind of can't. I can't sit there and play around each one. I remember before. Remember we was like, "Yo, bro, you might want to do that." I also could. No, his champion spell is 5, which I think it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be 5. But okay, doesn't have. He's showing me that he doesn't have it.
The few for the many.
Okay, because he's trying to play him, which is fine. Pretty sure he's not predicting for me to. If I do this, I tap out completely. If I do anything, I tap out completely, right? If he has it, he has it.
Foul smell might kill you, dear.
All right. Let's see. Does he ping it now? I think he's just waiting to ping it, right?
Hold on. Hear me.
He doesn't have to commit it. If he had a double SWAIN, he would have flocked. Okay. He could have did that before it triggered, but I think if I remember that deck, if it's the same one that Mogwai uses, that's like, it's a one-off, Noxian Guillotine.
Victory awaits.
Yi is in the building, a little bit late to the party though.
Prepare the cargo. There is no excess when victory is at stake.
That is extremely bad for us. 1 mana, Ravenous Flock. I could threaten that I will kill his I don't know if I die though if I do that. If I give this a boost. Oh no, if I give this +2/+2, right? I do need more blockers though, that's a fact.
Let us see if you are worthy.
I think I need at least one more blocker. Okay. So that prevents him from attacking with this, really. Him attacking with that means he could Ravenous Flock me, right?
Too old to die.
But I wouldn't die from it by any means. And that's his attack turn, so. Not exactly sure what that was about. How far is he? Okay, he's pretty far. Still keep this up just in case. That doesn't, unless he has another flock, I don't get the point of that. Do not get the point of that at all. All right. That is a thing though, right? He's gonna keep pinging me over and over again. All right, so this one got reduced. But theoretically, I should use this one first. Because these are two free 0 costs anyway, and it's gonna interfere with that one.
I still see fate here for you.
Go for the regeneration to force him to have to flock. He only has 3 cards in hand. We can also Wuju style this out of the thing. Okay. Low committal play. I respect it. We still have to attack with this and this. This will also pass initiative back to our opponent. Heal up a bit.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Victory is at stake.
Excuse me, sir. What the fuck kind of hand is that? But fortunately, it does let us see. Well, he's going to be able to stun 4 units at a time. That's why he played it like that. And I don't think that there's anything I could do about that unless I have 5 units out. We'll have to keep the Shimon Win out to literally be somewhat of a blocker. All right, so we're going to go with technically the 3, right? I'll go with the cheaper one. That way I could put regeneration on this, I think. And then I need to kill off Yi. Not Yi, sorry, Twisted Fate. So open attack wise, I can't really, if I play this, it doesn't matter. It gets, yeah, it does twice, 2, 2. So I have to be able to prevent some of the damage that he has coming out now. Actually, no, it does matter. I get the thing. Okay, that's great. That's actually fantastic that it worked like that. All right, so we still have 1 blocker, and then we'll get another one with this. I have one that I could play off the hit. Yi's in danger, unfortunately, but we have another Yi in hand. I'm not worried about that. So Troll Chan is awesome. We can also get Yi back if I need to.
You challenge the wind?
We block that. Still not enough. Still not enough. Enough! Provided he has absolutely nothing. Noxian Fervor probably kills us. Oh boy. Let us pray. Let us pray. Oh, I don't have any emotes for that. I should really use my emo game. Okay. Swain Ravenous Flock. There's like nothing safe that I could do, really.
I'm gonna tell him.
Don't you dare.
A quiet spirit.
Oh, and I lose. Oh my god. I am
The weather will favor us.
maybe. What kind of counter pick is this, man? Oh, this is not good. I'll keep the hand because I get a thing for it. Like, Jesus Christ. Swain having overwhelm though does mess it, because like I had to prevent him doing the AoE 3 and everything like that. Like that's actually insane how much pressure Swain puts out.
I possess the secrets of King Ku.
I have a fun little Swain deck that I want to use, but I think that he's gonna end up getting nerfed. I think overwhelm is a little bit too much for a Nexus Strike unit. I think again we go with the Starlit Seer. I don't know. I'm assuming he has a bounce. He's going with Shurima though, but I'm assuming he has enough bounces to just get stuff done, you know. Not even gonna bother trying to do a combat trick here. We drop down Yi. Now he's in, like, now he has, if he has Homecoming and things like that, he can do things, but we need Yi to kind of just come out and do his magical thing.
The forest and I are one.
Technically, this is 3-mana play, right? I'll still play it though, but I feel as though maybe it might have been smart to. Okay, you gotta. Okay, as long as he has that, it's fine. But
Steps into moonlight.
then he doesn't get the actual spell aspect of it, right? Yeah, there's no point. Yeah, that just goes back regular. He doesn't actually get the spell out of it, so he's just using it as like a 1-mana elusive. All right.
Kippenthagel starts ahead. Can't be killed.
It just sucks that like if I invest into a unit like too strongly, he'll just bounce it. Right now he'll actually need regular Tailstones or actual Will of Ionia to do it.
This will be a good winter.
This will let me know if he has it. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Just applying some generalized pressure here.
I don't do meditation. Voodoo style.
This is good because it allows us to. I can almost commit this too. So get rid of his other blockers, really. I do need to apply pressure. Like if he has bounces and stuff, yeah, like stuff like that, I just have to. I have to let it be. You know, I can't sit there and protect it forever. That's the second cannon in hand. So now he gets another predict. All right, cool. That also makes me see that I definitely should get the. I should boost up his defense a little bit. Okay.
Fly away while you can.
Show me your skill.
We do have a lot of preventions to stuff like that. Killing off a cannon, he just bounced the cannon back in the hand. Killing off a cannon would be fantastic. Killing off Ahri would be fantastic. Absolver, okay. Now you have 4.
An season.
I guess technically there.
Blessed by
I can't protect both though, but I still have another Yi, right?
this would be a good winter.
We just boosted up something like crazy. He probably has another spell, which is fine. He does not. Okay. Loses a Kennen and a thing. Maybe he didn't think I could do that. I don't know. Yi is vulnerable here, but I can't protect him. I'm not exactly sure by that play. Let's bank some mana. Next turn I can play the All-Seer here. Oh, okay. Kind of scared me.
Sometimes you're the fish, sometimes you're the bait.
He could also have, if he has the other card. I doubt it though. That was just Kennen's thing. Nice, we got a really big beefy thing here. Free stance swap versus just playing it right now. Yi levels as I attack. When I attack, if it lands. I think we do this first. I can't drop this. I need more protection. I'm surprised he doesn't have a bounce, like an actual regular bounce.
I don't do meditation. You are a fledgling child feeling his arms.
But what I like about this deck is that I can get all that stuff back. So
Form before strength.
we can get all this stuff back, right back on a Yi. There goes the rest. So I figured he had like a regular thing like that, so that's fine.
That fated day is never far from my thoughts.
Oh, that was a mistake. I've seen so many people do that. It's definitely a mistake. You want to play the one that they already know exists.
Spirit.
Now he knows that I had 2 Yis in hand, which kind of sucks. All right.
It's over. Now I hunt. Right out. Enchanting.
Kind of forgot how you work, but it actually doesn't matter how you work. We're gonna take out all his little homies.
An auspicious season. Blessed by snow and stars.
That way, even if he does do his weird little sneaky attack thing. Oh no, I gave it Scout. Doesn't really make any sense though. We can still block it too. Oh, I actually can kill Ahri if no, it has quick attack. I forgot. Then we go with regeneration on that.
This would be a good winter.
Being able to just like kind of do an AoE spread each time, I think would be good.
So many places to hide.
Definitely don't want to take
An auspicious season.
treat.
You challenge the wind?
I definitely don't want to take 4 and 4.
And chase me.
All right. A lot of mana, 3 cards in hand. What do you got for us? I think we start off with the entreat.
This would be a good winter.
Because he's leveled. I think so.
Spirits of the land, hear my call.
I think I should have maybe prioritized. I think that is a mistake though. I could somewhat threaten. I know I can't even threaten lethal. That was a huge mistake. Reason being, like, I know he has to block this. We know that for a fact, right? He has to block UDYR. He kind of has to block this. And he has to block that. No, there's no recall spell that he can do that. Like, he has to block something. And then I have the potential to then use a combat trick. But I specifically needed to potentially make 2 things to kill this off. 8 damage. Do I win here?
Blessed by snow and stars.
That's 10. And I gotta threaten lethal.
This will be a good winter.
I have to. If he doesn't have an answer, he doesn't have an answer. Oh, he doesn't! Sweet!
Sign it.
Our rage is beyond your control.
Sweet! What in the hell is this? Leona, Fiora, and Galio. Way too much spells here. I can maybe keep 2 on Troll Chant. Could mess up a Fiora play.
I am the Simon Wind. Whoosh! Hey, over here!
Attack. I'll bank the mana for now. They're not doing anything, which makes me think that they have a ton of combat tricks in their hand right now. The new Daybreak comes out as a 3/4 if you play it on curve. Nice.
Patience thing. The mind must guide the tail, not the heart. Does the wind stop to consider which direction to blow?
Misplay actually playing Yi. This deck likely does have combat tricks, as I just said like literally 2 seconds ago. All right, so we get a nice hit on the Troll Chant there. This Ionian Tailstones is going to be really pivotal in my personal opinion. Is this a E? No, that's not E. I still think that Daybreak needs a like a burst or fast speed spell. I think that all the thing that they have is like slow. We can just kind of attack here just to pressure him into something. Exactly. Allows us to get some damage off. Oh baby, am I about to do UDYR Leona? Daybreak have these things just going crazy, and then all the stuns, and then I think then you don't really need UDYR really. Technically, still have to keep mana up. In case he does do a combat trick, but we could still... Let's get a blocker out there, I guess.
Kippendai will scout ahead. Vaunt is here.
A clear mind.
Thank you. Nice, we get to play UDYR here.
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Do I do this and then like just make him able to at least block that? Because he can only boost it up once until he plays the other guy, right? And he opted not to play Leona here either. How many cards do I have in my hand? 9, 8, and then 2. Technically that does work.
Our ancient enemies are returning.
Then, young fox, lead us to their heart.
If he plays another card, I can then stance swap. I think here, for this style of deck, I just need someone that can block, right? I just need someone that can actually withstand. Oh, it's kind of like bad to do that. This gives you 5.
that all?
Just to make sure.
Our teeth, they will see.
I feel like keeping my HP up is kind of important. And then this is such a Fiora food anyway. And what's cool also about here is that I don't need to give UDYR anything. He's going to get strong per stance that I play anyway. So that's even more the reason why I need to get my HP up.
It lives on in them.
Goodbye.
For plays like this. So let's make sure that we have regen. And then after that, I probably won't even do whatchamacallit first. Like I won't do what am I saying? I'm not gonna do overwhelm for a while. I just need him to have a lot of HP so that he can survive. He'll have to either invoke into something or have that one cost spell, that celestial impact thing, like to kind of take me out. But I'll do this, draw a card. Yeah, if he does that again, I die. If he has another if he has another concerted strike, it's 9 damage. I don't have enough to sustain that. I think I have to keep enough mana up to do a homecoming, right? I think that would be technically the smart thing to do. Homecoming is 5 mana.
Frozen teeth! Shock.
I feel like he has like Leona or he has Ravoon in hand.
My faith protects me.
So I definitely underestimated how strong these things are. And he can still do it too. He still has the option to
What you craft is not made, but discovered.
I'm screwed. Okay, I'm super happy to see that. Do I have 10 cards in hand? No. Okay. Like, that's so much pressure with this region combination. I actually like it a lot. Galio, I could see. He could just drop it, and it's just... I can't even do anything if he drops Galio right now. But the strike aspect of it, just being in Demacia, you have to be concerned about those 2 cards. 5 mana Concerted Strike, 2 mana Close Combat, and then it's like, when is he going to use it? This is a 3-cost card that just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Strength and grace, beauty in the blade.
And like, I feel like I have to constantly be worried about when he's going to use it. Is he going to use it right now? I think he doesn't have it though. I think there was plenty enough opportunities in which he would have used it. I think I just have to run UDYR to the motherland. I will be bouncing one of these things though. I think I have to use one of my Telstones right now to do that. Luckily right now, if he Concerted Strikes, which I'm really hoping he does, I can bounce one of the things back, and then at least one of them gets reset. That's what I'm waiting for. I feel like he has another Concerted Strike, so Sun, okay, activate the things. That blows this card off. That resets that. I think that's really good. The only thing he could do... that might have still been risky, though. Because he could pull this and then, like, sacrifice it into it, right? That is a play that is an option that he has, right? What do we have? Still 9 cards in hand. I'm hoarding right now. I'm a hoarder. I'm a filthy hoarder. Okay. Eye of the Dragon seems really good here, so at least we can... Oh, well, actually, no, it's not because of Fiora. And she's pre-thick. Pre-thick Fiora. Oh, I didn't have enough for the... I'm really mad about that. That's so bad. I think now we've threatened Overwhelm. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. That's like so not mana efficient whatsoever. All I have to do is play one thing first. Alright, he still has the mana to do things. Telstones is out of the question at the moment. This is what sucks. He can actually sit here forever almost. Because if I attack, he can block with his biggest bad, 6, and then I'd have to be able to prevent that. I think I technically can, right? With a Wuju style. But again, if I do that, then his Fiora can just feed on my thing. He's not threatening me with... I think I do have to attack, though. I do have to apply something. So yeah, this is what I'm assuming he's going to do. Now I have 6. So then, do you then end turn? I have 10 cards in hand. I burn a card here. Do I care about that? Technically, this is the same thing, right?
Wait for none.
Lower that so it's a pure play. Pass it back to him. Cool. All right, so we got that 1 card out of our hand. I have another stance. I have to play this so slow, it's ridiculous. I might make this deck. This seems so cool. Like, unless he has that Celestial card, which I don't think you run that in this deck. You're just trying to plop down minions. Why would you want to have a card that kills off a unit? I think that wouldn't make too much sense to me, personally. I think that wouldn't make sense for him to run that card. We still have the Simone win, but I definitely would drop that on my turn so I could just attack with it. And maybe we just start going stances and then just going... and then just like clearing his board off slowly but surely. Obviously, he's, you know what he's hoping for? I think he's hoping for Leona, and he hasn't found Leona yet. So he finally tapped out of his mana, so I can actually start to do some things here. She hasn't even killed one thing. She's not even attacking with this.
Yes, old man. We heard your call.
I think we just do the...
I will cut you dry.
Good job, bro. But you knew I had that, like... There's so much, like... Okay. Like, I have too much stuff in my hand. Now that Leona is, sorry, now that Fiora is dead, I feel confident in dropping these.
You ever teach me?
Leona on top is still an issue, so I do still have to open attack here. Yes! Woohoo! Let's go!
The gods have spoken.
Oh! That was intense. Is your butt clenched? My butt is clenched. My booty is clenched to the maximus. But that was super fun. I do feel like this deck, I think, see, Fiora makes it messed up, but Eye of the Dragon would have definitely helped me out. I would have been able to Super Saiyan, just heal myself back up for like literally nothing. UDYR and then all the spell. I think that this deck works better. It definitely was working better than the Victor version that I was trying out. It's just like, it's just too random. And like, you want to run some fun stuff, but I feel like then I'm just relying on Barkeep. I'm relying on too much RNG when this deck is not as RNG as I like it. Yes, whatever Master Yi might reduce, but as I've said before, is that if it lowers a low cost stuff, it still throws off your opponent, like, because then you're playing something like you're playing Ione Telso for 0, so you're actually playing a real Homecoming. You're playing a Stand United, which I did think about playing at one point. Like, maybe I should just Stand United him and just kind of throw him off. But just lowering the cost of small spells is just as good as lowering the cost of a big spell. And sometimes, yeah, they might even see what got lowered, but it still lets it. There's a lot of pressure. The Tom Kench video should let you know that pressure, even when you can see it or when you don't know it, is extremely strong, and bluffing is extremely strong in a game. Getting in someone's head. Remember, you're playing against another person. Use that to your advantage. Anyway, that's going to be it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.